Welcome back to We Need to Talk. Naomi Girma, she's got a national championship with Stanford, the first overall draft pick in the 2022 NWSL draft, playing for the San Diego Wave and the U.S. women's national team. Naomi, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for having me.
And here we are coming off of Father's Day. I got to ask you how integral your father was in developing your love for soccer and, of course, just continuing to support you throughout your professional career now.
Yeah, he was a huge part of it. He grew up playing in Ethiopia and really shared the love of the game with me and my brother. And I started playing because of him. He started a little league for the Ethiopians in the Bay Area, and that's really where it all started for me.
Yeah, I heard that community is growing at a rapid rate. Now, listen, you were the back-to-back Defenders of the Year, kind of similar to Asia Wilson in the WBA. She was back-to-back Defenders of the Year, too. She talked about climbing to the top of the mountain, but I really think the hardest part is staying at the top. So what is that like being so young, knowing that, like, a lot of people, I Googled you, by the way, and there was tweets that were saying, like, I don't care, she's the best, she's my favorite. What is that like at such a young age?
I mean, it's an honor for sure to win those awards and to have people supporting me the way they do. But yeah, like you said, I feel like I'm still pretty young, pretty early on in my career. So I think I'm still climbing too, and I'm still trying to reach my potential and keep growing as a player and a person. So yeah, it's obviously a huge honor, but yeah, I don't think it's the top yet for me.
Well, your potential was recognized as U.S. Soccer's 2023 Female Player of the Year. As the first defender ever in history to win that award, do you take special pride in that, being that it, of course, takes a certain mentality to play your position?
Yes, I was really honored with that, too. And I think a lot of times defenders go under the radar. So I was happy to win one for all of us. And I think there's just been such great defenders that have played on the U.S. national team before me. I had the privilege of playing with some of them and learning directly from them. So I think it was just a huge honor, and hopefully more defenders win it in the future.
Yeah, you better put some respect on defenders' names. So listen, the NWSL is similar to the WNBA, where there's a break literally in the middle of our season where you have to focus on your games now with the Wave, but then you also are looking forward to being excited for the Olympics. Like, how do you balance those two dynamics? Because we got a couple players on my team that are going to have to do the same.
Yeah, I mean, I think we just have to focus on where we're at in the moment. So when we're at camp with the U.S., it's, you know, how do we get the most out of that? How do we improve as a team there? And then when I'm here with the Wave, it's making sure that we're trying to get the best results and just keep pushing through our season. So I really try to stay in whatever team I'm in. And I think that usually helps me perform my best and help the team I'm on the most.
Well, speaking of perform your best, y'all are kind of under a rock star right now. Emma Hayes is about to be the new coach of the U.S. soccer team. What is that like? I mean, she's a serial winner. Clearly you like to win. What is that combination going to be like?
I think it's going to be great. I mean, just having her and her staff come into our camp like a couple weeks ago was great, and just getting to know her as a coach, as a person, getting to know, you know, the style she wants us to play was really awesome. And I think it's going to be really good for the development of the federation as a whole and our team moving forward.
And this is a U.S. women's national team kind of going through a transition with the younger players assuming some more, you know, high-profile roles, including one of your best friends, Sophia Smith. Describe that chemistry and that synergy with the younger group.
Yeah, I think it's been great. A lot of us kind of coming into the team in the past couple of years. I think having some time with more experienced players is really beneficial for us, just to learn like the culture, the mentality of the team. And now just us taking on bigger roles is really special. Like Soph, like you mentioned, Trinity, a few players that have been great in the league and are now also shining on the national team.
Well, I got to ask you on deck, the Wave are facing Gotham FC on Wednesday night. What are you anticipating from that matchup?
I think it's going to be a great game. I mean, we've played twice already this year. So, you know, we're both familiar with each other, and, you know, we're playing away in their stadium. I think should be a pretty good crowd. So I'm definitely excited to play them, and hopefully we get a good result.
Well, Naomi, thank you so much for joining the show, and please know all of us are rooting
Let's go!
for you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.